Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am back with something totally different. I have an idea that I want to try. Haven't done it at all yet. And it's for my mother. And I thought, why don't I just turn on the camera and let you guys see what I'm doing. This is a stack of washcloths. I believe they're in the washcloth department as opposed to the dishcloth department at Walmart. It's only $3.97 for 18 of these suckers, and they have some in colors. I got mine, I usually get them in the store, but I've been doing pickup, grocery pickup, and I was able to order this on my grocery pickup. And I actually ordered the colored ones, but they, hang on. Junk call, of course. They substituted the white. I accepted the substitution and I took the white. My mother likes white anyway. All right, here's the deal. My mother needs dish towels, not dish cloths. But we are very fussy in this house about how a dish towel feels. They're also kind of pricey. So I told her, why don't I take 4 of these dish cloths, sew them together, and make a dish towel. Now, at what I say, $3.99? No, $3.97 for 18. It works out to 22 cents a piece. That's pretty cheap, don't you think? And it would be a texture that we love because we do use these for washcloths and dishcloths. They're very absorbent. I just really like them. 4 is going to be a bit on the big side, but I do believe they will shrink a little bit. Yeah, they are 100% cotton. So 4 together, what she likes to do is fold a dish towel and put that on her counter. And that's what she likes to put her dishes on. She doesn't want like a dish rack or anything like that. So I thought, I'm going to give it a try, Matt, and I'll show people that we can use washcloths to do things. So I'm going to be not taking you to the machine. You know, sometimes there's funky stuff like this going on, but that doesn't destroy. I mean, it's still sewed. It's just got extra thread. You can hang it from that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to cut the tags off 4, and I'll be right back. Here is what I think I might do. Since they're odd shaped, I have these all right side up. Not that it really matters, but I want the serged edge. I might be keeping the serged edge around, and I just wanted the right side, you know, for everything to match. I think I'm going to trim these, but I don't want to trim the outer edge. So let me just do this. But I could trim this edge and the centers only. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Because then it'll be sewed together this way. I want to leave the top edge and the side edges for now serged. All right, so let's see. If I want to do this, let me just think again. I have this edge. Maybe I could have a nicer edge there. Let me turn this. Oh, that's a nicer edge. I have no clue. I want that outer edge to be nice also. Okay, this looks good. Okay. And, you know, of course you could wash these first, but I didn't feel like doing that. Okay, I'm putting this edge on a line, and then I'm going to trim on the 15. It's like 5 to 15, so it's going to be 10 inches, and it's going to get rid of all this stuff. Where's my stuff? Now, I didn't pay attention to the bottom edge here. Doesn't matter. All right, for this one, I want to trim this part off. So I'm just going to turn, and same thing. I'm going to do the 15-inch line. Well, 10 inches across. Okay, now I'm going to put this back so I know that one is like that. Ooh, fuzzy stuff. Let me put it over there. Okay, now this one is going to be the top. So I'm going to be trimming this edge and this edge this time. That looks all right to me. Does this make sense? Makes sense to me. Oh, my poor mat is already getting groovy. I'm going to sew this and this, and then I will come back and open that up and we'll be sewing the two halves together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to match up the selvage part. I don't care if this part matches or not, but you know, there's some give there, so I'll make it all match. I have my two halves done, and I did about a 1/2 inch or maybe even a little bit more generous seam allowance. And what I'm going to do before I put the halves together is, since I've cut this, I mean, you could leave the selvage on there, but I just think it would be bulky. I'm going back to the machine. I'm going to open my seam, and even though my machine is broken and doesn't do zigzag, it will do a very narrow zigzag. And I'm going to just zigzag on each side here, on both pieces, and then that will lay flat, and it will look like it's all part of the same fabric, I'm thinking. That worked out great. I mean, look at how nice and flat it is. Now, there might still be a little bit of, you know, thready stuff happening for a little while, but that'll all go away. And my end, you know, the outer edge is a little messy, but that's okay. I'm going to trim that, and then I will probably go all the way around it again with a zigzag, but I don't know if that's really necessary. Okay, this is the wrong side, so I want to put right sides together. And, wow, it's hard to tell, but I can feel the fabric. And I'm going to sew there, and we're almost done. You guys, this has been the most satisfying project that I've done in a long time. Now, it's not the prettiest thing in the world. How did I end up... I'll explain that in a second. You know, it's not the prettiest. When it washes, it'll find its own natural shape. I did that other seam, and then I did the same thing. I opened it and did that. And then I did go all the way around with zigzag, especially to like really finish off the seams. But see, I managed. Where is it? Look, I managed to have that one be open. I'm going to go fix that right now. I fixed it. You might think, you know, why don't you just buy a friggin' dish towel? It's because I can't find any like this. I don't like anything else other than this feeling for a dish towel. When I say I should also say my mother. She likes this type of, you know, that, like terry cloth. See, that's going to be perfect on her counter because she folds. She takes the towel and she folds it because she just likes dishes to dry and she doesn't want them in a dish rack. I don't know. No dish pan either. We're not allowed to have a dish pan in her sink. Everything has to be just done by hand and then put on a towel to dry. And this will be nice and absorbent. Perfect for her. Oh, I wanted to mention, I'll have the link in the description down below to these dish cloths. Washcloths. And it'll show white, but for me at least, there's options for colors. And, you know, some of them are out of stock for me, but they might not be for you. So go check it out. Like I said, $3.97 plus whatever tax you have in your neck of the woods. And, you know, obviously, if you order them just online, there's shipping, unless you spend $35. But maybe you can have them just delivered to your store and go to the tower and get it. Or if you do grocery pickup, you can see through your grocery pickup if you can order these. That's how I did it, and all is good. Now, this gives me a lot of other ideas. I have had ideas of things to do with dishcloths, because you can do, or washcloths, you can do whatever you want. But my ideas, I kind of want color, maybe, not just pure white. Oh, this stuff, you can use that in, you know, stuffing a little stuffed animal or something like that. I will actually be throwing those scraps away. They're not, you know, the kind of cotton scraps that I keep. So I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe it'll give you some ideas of something you can do. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.